Hey everybody, my name is Michael, and today I'm going to be comparing the Govee space heater on the left to the Cegsin space heater on the right. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is how you power it on. Just hit this power button right here, and it turns right on. Now there are a few things that I do think are worth noting here, just in terms of how you operate this space heater. So this right here is the M button. This stands for mode. And so this is the thing that you're going to probably use the most on this actual space heater. So when we first turn on the Govee space heater, you'll notice that there is a little 1 marker here. That means that we are in mode 1 in terms of the heat setting. If you wanted more heat, you would simply hit the M button again. And now we have 2 notches here. That means that we are in heat setting number 2. If you wanted automatically to simply just have a little bit more heat without getting too into the controls yet, all you have to do is hit the M button again. And now, as you can see here, we are in heat setting number 3. If, however, you didn't want any heat at all, let's say you just wanted to put this heater into fan mode, perhaps because it is spring or even summer and you don't want any heat, you just want to have the fan blow cool air, all you have to do is hit the M button one more time, and now you are in fan mode, as you can see right here. All right, so now you might be wondering, how do you actually go about controlling the heat, specifically being able to adjust how much heat is in the room with this space heater? This is very easy. If you don't want to use any of those preset heating modes, you can actually set everything yourself. So this is how you do it. Let's power it back on. It brings us right back where we were in fan mode. You hit the M button one more time. Now you are in auto mode. Now, if you use these plus and minus buttons right here, you can set it however you want it. So if you wanted it to be a lot less warm in the room, you can set it to 73. It will eventually blink 73, and that is telling the Govee heater to solidify that setting. If you wanted it to be a little bit warmer, just set it a little bit higher and it will blink, and then it sets the setting for you. So it's very intuitive. So before I show you how this oscillates back and forth, I did want to quickly show you that Govee has put lights into the bottom of this heater. I think this is fantastic, especially at night. And so you can essentially, with this heater, have a night light, which is really cool. You don't have to have an actual lamp turned on if you don't want to. Just simply turn on your heater. Now, I think one of the best features about this heater is the oscillation. It's very easy to actually do this. Hit this arrow button in the top right corner, and now the heater is oscillating back and forth. I think this is great because now you can sit all throughout the room. No matter where you are situated in the room, it is going to be heated. It's also worth noting that this Govee space heater can actually be controlled by your smartphone. So if you want to be able to do that, if, for example, maybe you wanted to preheat up your room before you arrived home, you could do that via the Govee app. Once it's downloaded and installed on your phone, you can then control all of the various heating settings with a click of a button on your phone. So very cool. So the first thing you're going to notice is this blinking red light. No, don't be alarmed. There's nothing wrong here. That is just letting you know that it is all set to begin. So this is actually a really cool heater because it also has touch capabilities as well as a physical knob. So to begin, we would simply hit the power button right here, and now it is powered on. The red light that you're seeing here is actually the heated indicator to let you know that the heat is indeed coming out of the space heater. And the heat coming out is actually really nice. I can feel it from a decent distance away. And I like that the actual heater itself is not terribly loud. Now, there is a couple additional things I did want to show you here. You will see that there is a 3 right here. This is the default setting. There are 3 settings for the heat. It defaults to the highest setting, which is number 3. If you want to take it down a notch, simply turn it like this to get to the 2 setting. If you want to go down even lower to get a little bit less heat, go down to 1. And of course, the space heater is a little bit less loud now as well, which is really nice. There is also a fan setting here, so if you wanted to simply enjoy cool air being blown on you and not any heat, you just tick it down one notch to the fan setting, and you will know that it is the fan setting because you will see a blue fan right here on the dial. Now, another thing that I think is really cool about this portable space heater is that it oscillates back and forth. This is really, really nice. So let me actually turn it back onto the heating mode. So you can actually see a little arrow indication right here. That is the oscillation button. And so to get it to oscillate, all you have to do is tap it. And we are now oscillating back and forth. And this is just really fantastic. I love that it is not loud at all. Another thing that's really cool about this portable space heater is that it does have a timer mode as well. And to activate the timer mode, you always turn the dial to the left. So let's say you want to get it to turn off in 2 hours from now. You just turn it here until you see the 2-hour blinking. If you wanted to get it to turn off in 4 hours, turn it to a couple times to get it to show 4 hours. And if you want it to turn off in 8 hours, you just rotate it a couple times to get it to turn off in 8 hours time. So overall, as you could see, these space heaters are really good. They're very effective at being able to keep everyone in the room nice and cozy. And I think they do a really good job at heating up a decently sized room. Now, with that said, if I did have to make a choice of one over the other, while I do really like this small space heater and I think it does a really good job at heating up a room, I think that you really can't go wrong with the Govee space heater. I love the size of it. It really outputs a lot of heat for being a relatively decently sized space heater. I love the fact that it is vertical, so it doesn't take up too much space, especially compared to let's say, for example, a LifeSmart heater that you see right here. I love the fact that the Govee can just go in a corner or on a wall and be very effective. So while I don't think you can go wrong with either choice, I do think that the Govee space heater is the winner here. If you're interested in purchasing any of these products, I will leave a link below in the description for you to be able to do so. It is an affiliate link and I will earn a small commission from your purchase, but it will be at no additional cost to you.